I'm not ready for this. This is great.
Yeah.
Please welcome Dave Garfinkel. Thank you so much, Kimmy, Dan. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
See you later.
It's also an AMA. Anything you guys want to ask, I'll answer. Q&A. Ask me anything.
Take one. Hi, this is David Garfinkel up here. He's going to be doing a Q&A about what you say. He's going to let you know.
Do you think popcorn is a vegetable?
It was at one point. Let's say a vegetable carcass.
So then it's fried okra, a vegetable carcass.
It's what?
It's a root
Fried
vegetable.
okra. It's fried okra, a vegetable carcass.
This is getting deep. I'm going to let Dave handle
yes,
all
I would
this.
consider that a vegetable carcass.
So deep fried veggies from a bar. Deep fried veggies from a bar.
Probably.
Should they change the name?
Yes, I think they should say vegetable carcasses on sale.
Deep fried vegetable carcasses.
Deep fried vegetable carcass.
Accepted. Thank you.
Anything else?
That is Guy Forbes over there.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Guy Forbes.
Well, hello, Guy Forbes.
Hello, Dave. I would like to ask you a question.
Shoot.
What
Not
do
literally.
you define? Obviously not literally. No, I'm unarmed, and I intend no harm. What do you define as a toasted cheese sandwich? What would you say your definition of toasted cheese sandwich is?
Yummy.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I would be more like, would you call you got your standard grilled cheese, you got your standard grilled cheese sandwich, nothing in between. Say you add some ham in there or some bacon in there. Is that still a grilled cheese?
No, it's a grilled ham and cheese sandwich.
I concur.
That is a great answer. Thank you so much. I enjoyed that.
Okay. Yes.
Is Tori Chapman a man or a woman?
I don't know who Tori Chapman is.
Fast cars. You got a fast car. Something, driving real far.
No. I'm
Tracy
sorry.
Chapman.
Man or woman?
But it's Tracy, right?
What did I say?
Did you say Tracy or did you say
I have
Tori?
no idea what I said.
You never heard that song?
I might have. I might have lost
Tori. Tracy.
Is it Tracy?
it. Tracy Chapman.
But I can't answer that question.
I don't know who that is. I've grown up with, if you don't know the gender of someone, then it's the he, her pronoun. So I will be more inclined to use that, but I'm not sure.
Accepted. Neither does 90% of the people who come to the rest again.
So,
I have the poll taped to my.
yes.
What do you like about Titusville?
How slow it is.
The people, you mean?
The living itself here. And I don't mean slow as in not quick-witted. Growing up in a 10,000 plus population environment, you had to learn how to move at the speed of the cars in the street. You had to be on it at all times. I remember when I first started walking to school in kindergarten, I got sideswiped by a parent late taking their kids to school.
Sorry about that.
Not quite hitting me all the way, but still kind of scary for a kid. And it's also a lot faster in other, metaphorically speaking too. There's just so much things going on at one time that it's hard to keep up with. Here sometimes I get a little bit bored, but I take solace in the solidarity of just being in the moment.
Guy Forbes.
Hey, Dave. I know you express this, all the time, and Nate has expressed it as well. Just that you have seizures. You go through epilepsy,
Yes.
epileptic shock, stuff. You have seizures, and I've seen you have seizures, and they scare me. And I
Okay.
started having seizures about 4 years ago. recently had one
Okay.
this month.
Are you okay?
I was just wondering. I was just wondering.
Take your
What
time.
do you think? What do you think could be something that has to do? Do you have any ideas with anything that has to do with atypical seizures? Like they're different every time.
It's different for everyone who has seizures. Seizures aren't they haven't found out exactly whether or not it's hereditary, but 99% of every seizure condition is there's damage to the brain from an external source. Me, I was not born as much as a failed miscarriage. My mother took drugs and wouldn't stop taking drugs while she was pregnant with me. That's what caused the initial problems.
Okay.
So it wasn't the fact that my dad or my mother or someone down the line had epilepsy. It was an actual cause to the brain. And different causes happen for each different type of epilepsy. That's why epilepsy is used as a broad term. If we know that you have had a concussion from playing football and that causes your seizures now, there's an actual term for that type of epilepsy. But it's different for different things.
I just want to clarify. Yes, that's from all the neurologists that I've seen, that they seem to say the same thing. And I did have a traumatic brain injury when I was younger, like in 5th grade. So
Yeah, that's
I
usually the
got
case.
hit by a '79 Chevy.
Yeah.
You know, I had bleeding in the brain, and just started having seizures at the age of 31. All of a sudden one day, I woke up.
It can sneak up on you.
And I never, but. I just wanted to ask you about that because you are very open about it, and I appreciate you being open about that kind of stuff. And I think we should open a dialogue more with mental health and stuff like that, trauma-related stuff like that. So thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
So where did you grow up?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I grew up in I want to say a small town, but I grew up in a small city in California.
Oh.
Yeah, about 30 to 40 miles west of, about 100 miles west of LA, called Rialto, California.
Okay.
It's near have you been to Vegas at all? You know of Vegas. It's near the main highway that goes in between LA and Vegas. And then I later moved to even closer to the Vegas side, and I lived in Death Valley for about 15 years.
Wow, how did you end up here?
I had a friend that I used to know in California in Rialto. His family's from Titusville, and he moved back right around graduation time. And I decided one time before, to be honest, I came out here to say hello and meet back up with them, and then just walk off into the snow and just forget about it. That was my original plan. But when I got here, everything was so inviting, everything was so much different, that I decided to just stay and deal with things here.
And how long have you been here?
Oh, I've been here since 2009.
Wow.
So I've been here a good
10 years?
decade, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I asked you what you liked about Titusville. What don't you like about Titusville?
Get them with the hard hitters. I like it.
Nothing, obviously.
I've never experienced old-fashioned tradition quite that way, Like I've always seen in movies, so it was always, you know, a fake news thing of the bad side of tradition, like in Footloose, the priest that didn't allow dancing.
John Lithgow.
Don't put baby in a corner.
Yeah,
That's Dirty Dancing.
yeah.
Oh,
Footloose.
I apologize
Footloose,
so much,
not Dirty
Tyler.
Dancing.
Oh my
I'm
God,
sorry.
Tyler.
I'm sorry.
You
guys.
never looked at me
The
that
classic,
I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm
angry
sorry about the aggression.
before.
the classic traditionalism that
That's
doesn't
so sweet.
allow for compromise or progress. And that bothers me a lot because there's things outside of the bubble that if you just experience a little bit, you might find there's something you like with it. But too many people are afraid to step outside that bubble. That's what I experienced the most that I don't like about Titusville living.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to say that you haven't gotten to say yet from the questions? This is, you kind of flipped the script on us. We haven't had a Q&A before from anyone. This is cool.
To be
What were you thinking?
honest, I felt that you might needed a time filler, and I've always not
Great
being
idea.
mean. I'm just saying it since this is a good time for it. I've always wanted to experience this type of communication. That's the biggest thing, a conversation. And in this format, we don't have to worry about what to talk about. Just whatever you want to talk about.
Nice. Any other questions?
Anything? What was that?
I said thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Anything else from anyone?
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you very much, Dave.
There you go.